Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529, Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Kecoughtan High School versus Maggie Walker Governor's School.
Hello and welcome. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thanks so much for joining us for Battle of the Brains. We're celebrating our 20th season of producing Central Virginia's only high school academic quiz show. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. Congratulations to today's academic athletes for making it to round 3. They are the Warriors of Kecoughtan High School, coached by Rob Lieberman and Will Bain. Kecoughtan High School is in the public school system in Hampton. It serves about 1,600 students in grades 9 through 12, and according to its website, every day greatness is the expectation. Also with us today, the Green Dragons of Maggie Walker Governor's School, coached by Adam Rachi and Drew Austin. The Maggie Walker Governor's School for Government and International Studies is a public regional magnet high school in Richmond, drawing students from 13 jurisdictions across Virginia. It's been recognized by Newsweek magazine as one of the most elite public schools in America. Congratulations to these students for advancing to round 3. Our match today will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players will buzz in, wait for me to call on them, and then give their answer. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, welcome. Let's start the first toss-up round. This amendment to the U.S. Constitution protects you from unwitting incrimination, perjury, and contempt of court. Timothy.
The Fifth Amendment.
The Fifth Amendment is correct.
Buzz.
She started writing this novel when she was 19 years old. It was published in London in 1818 and did not include her name as author in that first edition. Yash.
Bronte?
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Kecoughtan. Name this author of the novel Frankenstein. Jenna.
Mary Shelley.
Correct. Name the last Julio-Claudian emperor who reigned during Rome's Great Fire. Sam.
Nero.
Nero is correct.
Buzz.
Name the only nation whose national anthem lyrics begin with a question. Hannah.
Canada.
That is incorrect. Walker. Timothy.
The United States of America.
That's correct. It starts, oh, say, can you see? All right, you may need your pencil and paper for this one. If you traveled 2 decameters and an hectometer, how many meters would you have traveled? Timothy.
120.
Correct. He was arguably the most famous artist of the Italian Renaissance. By what name do we usually refer to the creator of David, Pieta? Rishi.
Michelangelo.
Correct. What are the 3 official colors of Mardi Gras? Allison.
Green, yellow, and purple.
That is incorrect. Maggie Walker? Sam?
Green, gold, and purple.
That is correct.
Nice. Good buzz.
In music notation, the letter C represents what musical passage added at the end of a movement for a fitting conclusion or climax? Timothy.
Coda.
That is correct.
Nice.
What is the term for a triangle with 3 unequal sides and angles? Yash.
Scalar.
Say for me again.
Scalar.
Judges? They will accept that. It's scaling. Michael Jordan, James Worthy, Kenny Smith, Antoine Jameson, and Charles Barkley. 4 of these NBA pros played at the University of North Carolina. Which one played his college ball at Auburn? Timothy.
Jordan.
That is incorrect. Kecoughtan? Don't want to take a guess. It was Charles Barkley. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here is a Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. And you must wait until the question is complete before buzzing in.
Dr. Charles Brown Fleet from Lynchburg, Virginia is credited with inventing this product in the 1880s to relieve sun-parched lips.
Timothy.
Chapstick.
Correct. What automotive device generates alternating current and converts it to direct current, powering vehicles' electronic devices? Timothy.
Catalytic converter.
That is not correct. Kecoughtan? Chandler?
Battery.
It would be the alternator. In the first serious internal threat to the United States government under the Constitution, George Washington led federal troops to put down an uprising. Sam?
Whiskey Rebellion.
That is correct, in 1794. Name the 6-year-old girl who integrated William Frantz Elementary School in New Orleans in 1960, becoming an icon of the civil rights movement. Rishi.
Rosa Parks.
That is incorrect. Kecoughtan? Jenna?
Ruby.
I need you to be more complete. All right, that would be Ruby Bridges. This 5-letter word is the name of a fragrant aromatic gum now used in perfumes. Chandler.
Resin?
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Maggie Walker. Although it was once primarily used for incense, name this resin that was one of the 3 gifts. Yash?
Myrrh.
Myrrh is correct. If a story is apocryphal, its authenticity is doubtful but widely circulated as being true. Spell apocryphal. Timothy.
APOCRYPHAL.
That is correct. And that buzzer means the end of our first toss-up round. A good job by our team so far, but we've got a lot more questions to go. Up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow on Battle of the Brains on social. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Kecoughtan High School not on the scoreboard yet, but our team from Maggie Walker's Governor School with 110 points. A lot more questions still to go. We'll get back to our match just ahead, but first let's introduce you to today's players. First, our team from Kecoughtan High School. They're from Hampton, Virginia. They are the Warriors. First up is Allison Cox, who is a senior. Congratulations, she'll be attending William and Mary, is involved in various honor societies, plays the alto saxophone and the oboe in the school band. Next up is Chandler Lilly, who is a junior, is a member of the marching band, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Youth in Government. Our team captain from Kecoughtan is Hannah Bunting, who is a senior, is also part of the Governor's School for Science and Technology. She is a member and officer of various clubs and honor societies and a member of the varsity field hockey team and swimming team. And wrapping up our team from Kecoughtan is Jenna Sadowski, who is a senior. She's also part of the Governor's School for Science and Technology and a musician. She plays the baritone in symphonic band and marching band and is also in several academic clubs and honor societies. That is our team from Kecoughtan High School. Now let's meet our team from the Maggie Walker Governor's School in Richmond. They are the Green Dragons. First up is Rishi Naval, who is a junior, plays chess, enjoys that, and likes to play basketball as well. Our team captain is Sam McNamee, who is a junior, is involved with Model United Nations and participates in economics challenges, enjoys reading fantasy novels and playing video games. Next up is Timothy Porter, who is a junior, enjoys playing the guitar and the viola. He's a member of the Model UN Club and hopes to study mathematics at UVA. Yash Saxena is a junior, likes astronomy, is a musician, plays the violin, and hopes to major in computer science. And that is our team from the Maggie Walker Governor's School. Now, it's time for our category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If a team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they'll receive a 20-point bonus. All right, teams, take a look. Here are today's categories from which you may choose. They are things around the kitchen, famous siblings, and begins with RH. Team from Maggie Walker is in the lead, so you will get first choice. We do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answers. And again, by the rules, the high score team gets the first choice of category. So Sam, talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what category you would like to play.
Begins with RH.
RH. Begins with RH.
All right, identify these things that begin with the letters RH. Forms the Switzerland-Liechtenstein border.
Rhone. Or no, it would be Rhine. Rhine. It would be Rhine.
Your first answer was Rhone, so I have to accept that. It is the Rhine. Equilateral parallelogram.
Rhombus.
Rhombus.
Correct. The art of persuasive speaking.
Rhetoric.
Correct. The 17th Greek letter.
Rho.
Correct. Primate that gave RH factor its name.
Rhesus.
Correct. Monkey. Queen's song, Bohemian what?
Rhapsody.
Correct. Imitation diamond.
If we can just skip if we
Rhodite.
Rhodite?
That would be a rhinestone. A type of arthritis.
Rheumatoid.
Correct. Mammal with horns on the nose and thick folded skin.
Rhino.
Correct. An important part of music.
Rhythm.
Rhythm is correct. Good job on that category. All right, Kecoughtan, you will get a choice of either things around the kitchen or famous siblings. Hannah, talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what you'd like to play.
We'll do things around the kitchen.
All right, from the clues given, identify the object. For example, Oscar the Grouch would like this. The answer would be trash can. All right? Your first is a divergent path in the road.
Fork.
Correct. Famous rapper and actor.
Eminem.
Ice Cube. If you don't swim, you will
Drown. No, sink.
sink is correct. Primitive multicellular aquatic animal of the phylum Porphyra.
Sponge.
Correct. The baseball player who stands on the mound.
Pitcher.
Correct. Material used to wrap food has an atomic number 13.
Foil. Aluminum.
Correct. Aluminum foil. Greek god of the flock and rustic music.
Pass.
That would be Pan. Heinrich Hertz would appreciate this appliance.
Microwave.
Correct. Collective name for a president's advisors.
Cabinet.
Correct. And finally, a cowboy would be at home on this.
Oh yeah. Ranch.
Range is correct. Home on the range. All right, good job on that category as well by our teams. Up next, we'll have another toss-up round when Battle of the Brains comes back. Stay with us.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Or want to catch up on a full season of gameplay? Find full matches on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Kecoughtan High School with 45 points. Our team from the Maggie L. Walker Governor School with 150 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. And a reminder, a team will lose points if they interrupt a question with an incorrect answer. The other team will then have a chance to answer. There's no conferring in the toss-up rounds. All right, teams, here we go. The Beatles rock group was made up of John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and a fourth member who played drums, Allison. Correct. Starring Amelia Jones as Ruby Rossi, which film won the 2022 Oscar for Best Picture? Chandler.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
That is incorrect. Maggie Walker? Sam?
Parasite?
It was the film Coda, Children of Deaf Adults. Isotopes are atoms from the same element that have different numbers of what particle? Rishi?
Neutron.
Correct. At the age of 19 in 2009, who became the youngest winner of the Country Music Association's Entertainer of the Year Award? Yes?
Billie Eilish?
That is incorrect. Kecoughtan? Allison?
Taylor Swift.
That is correct. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here is another Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is completed before buzzing in.
Richmond, Virginia is home to one of how many member banks of the Federal Reserve?
Josh?
13.
That is incorrect. Kecoughtan? Hannah?
11.
It's actually 12. Iron Man, Ant-Man, the Wasp, Thor, and the Hulk are the founding members of which superhero team? Timothy?
The Avengers.
Correct. Which U.S. state has the highest population density? Hint, think East Coast. Hannah?
New York.
That is incorrect. Maggie Walker? Sam?
Rhode Island?
It's actually New Jersey. According to the classic 1981 song by Tommy Two-Tone, whose home phone number is 867-5309? Timothy?
Stacy's mom.
That is incorrect. Kecoughtan? Chandler?
Hotel, California.
It would actually be Jenny. Also the name of an 18th century U.S. president. What Ohio city is the home to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Hannah?
Cleveland.
That is correct. This former pro football player started his coaching career as the head football coach of Jackson State. In 2023, Hannah?
Moss.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Maggie Walker. In 2023, he will helm the University of Colorado's football program. Name this man known as Coach Prime. Timothy?
Reed.
It would be Deion Sanders. He lives on Gobbler's Knob in a town for which he is named 65 miles northeast of Pittsburgh. Name this famous groundhog that comes out each year. Chandler?
Punxsutawney Phil.
Comes out to check his shadow. Correct. A lichen is composed of an alga and a fungus. Josh?
Moss.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Kecoughtan. Neither of these organisms can live alone on bare rock as the lichen does. What is the scientific term for this relationship, for which this relationship is an example? Jenna?
Symbiosis.
That is correct. Who was the first man under the Constitution of the United States to become president without being elected to that position? Hannah?
Tyler?
John Tyler is correct. He ascended to the presidency after the death of Harrison. In 1969, it was billed as 3 days of peace and music. Sam?
Woodstock.
Correct.
Nice.
After marrying young, this character is sent to the New World ahead of her husband. After a shipwreck, Allison?
Pocahontas.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Maggie Walker. After a shipwreck delays him for many years, she begins a relationship with a colleague of Reverend Wilson and gives birth to Pearl. Name this wearer. Rishi?
Esther Prynne.
Correct. Wearing the scarlet letter. In the United States, we have, among others, NBC, ABC, and CBS television networks. What is the name of the British network that is funded? Sam?
BBC.
Correct. The British Broadcasting Corporation. It's funded by annual fees levied on owners of television sets. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round to go just ahead, and we will double the point value. Stay tuned to see which team will advance to the next round here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains and ready for your high school team to play next season? Get in touch. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores now as we head into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Kecoughtan High School with 85 points. Our team from the Maggie Walker Governor School with 190 points. Now for this final toss-up round, the point score for correct answer is doubled, but so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finish the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. This is our final toss-up round. In the 1840s, he showed an intuitive understanding of the first law of thermodynamics in his experiments to determine the value of the British thermal unit. Name this physicist, the namesake of the SI unit. Yash.
Kelvin.
That is incorrect. The namesake of the SI unit of both heat and energy. Kecoughtan? Chandler?
Joule.
Joule is correct. James Joule. Only two people signed the first published version of the Declaration of Independence. One was Charles Thomson, the secretary of the Second Continental Congress. Who was the other signer, the man who was the presiding officer? Hannah?
Hancock.
That's correct, John Hancock. In which arcade video game did the character of Mario make his first appearance? Timothy?
Donkey Kong.
Correct.
Nice. Good.
In mathematics, what is the term for a value that does not change? Rishi?
Constant.
Correct. In which southern U.S. city was civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. fatally shot? Chandler?
Memphis.
That is correct, in 1968. Gothic hero Dietrich won one from the dwarf Lauren. Alberic crafted one from the Rhine gold stolen from the Rhine maidens. What piece of jewelry do these two have in common? Sam?
Ring.
Correct.
Oh, excuse me. Will you keep reading the question as, like, after he's buzzed? Or?
No.
Okay.
Name either of the two mammals that lay eggs. Hannah?
Platypus.
That is correct. Duck-billed platypus or the echidna. By a vote of 68 to 31, this daughter of Puerto Rican parents was confirmed by the U.S. Senate as the first Hispanic on the Supreme Court. Yash?
Sandra Day O'Connor.
That is incorrect. Kecoughtan? Name her. And that would be Sonia Sotomayor. Name the following law of physics. Unless a force acts upon it, a stationary object... Rishi?
The second law, Newton's second law?
That is incorrect. Unless a force acts upon it, a stationary object will remain at rest and a moving object will continue to travel in a straight line at a constant speed. Kecoughtan? Hannah?
Newton's first law of motion.
That is correct. Which Spanish word meaning the little girl names the cold water event that occurs? Rishi?
La Nina.
Correct. Reversal of conditions caused by the warming of waters. In the biological classification, there are 8 major taxonomic ranks. What is the name given to the classification between phylum and order? Timothy?
Class.
Correct.
Nice.
With a total enrollment of over 80,000 students, which university by far is the largest in Virginia? Hannah?
VCU.
That is incorrect. Maggie Walker? Rishi?
UVA.
It's actually Liberty University in Lynchburg. Some of his famous works are the distorted nightclub of a bar at the Folies Bergère and the confrontational orchid-wearing Olympia. Name this pre-impressionist of Luncheon on the Grass. Sam.
Monet?
That is correct, Edouard Manet. The nucleus of its isotope 56 is the most thermodynamically stable nucleus of all, making it the heaviest normally produced in a star. Name this transition metal found in hemoglobin and steel. Rishi.
Iron.
Correct. Name Dutch explorer who had discovered and given his name to the strait between Russia and Alaska. Let's see. Timothy.
Barry.
That is correct, the Bering Strait. Which singer, songwriter, and pianist released the songs Rocket Man and Time is the Wonder? Timothy.
No.
Time is up. Kecoughtan? Hannah?
Elton John.
That is correct. What is the capital of South Dakota? Hannah?
Pierre.
Correct. And that buzzer is the end of our match. While our judges double-check the final score for you, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. Join us next week as we continue third round matches with Trinity Episcopal School versus Cave Spring High School.
And now here's the final score for today's match, determining which team will move on to round 4 in this season's competition. Ending the match with a total score of 225 points, our team from Kecoughtan High School. Great job today by Allison, Chandler, Hannah, and Jenna, and good luck going forward. Our winners today with a final score of 310 points, our team from the Maggie Walker Governor School in Richmond. Great job today by Yash, Timothy, Sam, and Rishi, and we'll see you gentlemen in the next round. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529. Goodbye.